Hey guys, welcome back और मैं हूं मनीष और इस लॉकडाउन के चलते I know that a lot of us have been hoping that there's another planet that we can go to escape this current pandemic and lockdown situation. Now the good news is कि the other planet is actually called Planet Bollywood. Well, यहीं पर हम लाएंगे आपके लिए सबसे latest, सबसे ताज़ी और सबसे fresh खबरें from the world of Bollywood and social media. So without wasting much more time, let's kickstart the show. Karan Johar and Zoya Akhtar are curating a 2-hour-long online program to raise funds and pay tribute to those battling the pandemic by risking their own lives. Priyanka Chopra is spending her time in lockdown learning the piano from her husband Nick Jonas and also learning hip-hop from an online class because she misses dancing. Katrina Kaif is in lockdown with her sister Isabella, and the star has shared another video of her trying her hands at cooking in the kitchen. On Wednesday, several of Irfan Khan's friends and colleagues braved the lockdown in Mumbai to attend his last rites. Well guys, Rishi Kapoor, also known very fondly as Chintu ji, अब हमारे बीच नहीं रहे हैं. Rishi Kapoor passed away in a Mumbai hospital at the age of 67. Chintu ji had been battling cancer for the past 2 years and finally succumbed earlier on Thursday morning. Now this has come as a huge shock to the entire industry और सभी इंडस्ट्री वाले अपने condolences social media के जरिए दे रहे हैं because of the current situation of lockdown that we are in. Fans too have been shocked by this news, but Chintu ji will be remembered by all of us as one of the most charming and the most talented actors that this industry has seen. He has entertained us right from his first film in Bobby all the way to his more recent films like Kapoor and Sons. Chintu ji shot up to fame in the 70s and 80s and of course was a huge star in the 90s as well. He will be sorely missed by his family, by his friends, by the ones who loved him, and of course all of us as fans will miss Chintu ji's work, but his legacy will remain forever with us in our hearts.
ऋषि कपूर को कल लेट नाइट किया गया हॉस्पिटलाइज. सोर्सेस के मुताबिक ऋषि कपूर को HN रिलायंस फाउंडेशन में करवाया गया था लेट नाइट एडमिट, लेकिन अब आया है एक नया दुखद अपडेट जिसके मुताबिक ऋषि कपूर की तबीयत खराब होने की वजह से उनकी डेथ हो गई और इस वक्त उनकी वाइफ नीतू कपूर उनके साथ हॉस्पिटल में है मौजूद. ऋषि कपूर के हॉस्पिटलाइज होने की न्यूज को उनके भाई रणधीर कपूर ने कंफर्म कर दिया था. रणधीर कपूर का कहना था, ही इज हॉस्पिटलाइज्ड, नीतू इज बाय हिज साइड, ही इज नॉट वेल. ऋषि कपूर लास्ट ईयर ही सितंबर महीने में कैंसर का इलाज करवाकर न्यूयॉर्क से इंडिया लौटे थे. The actor was diagnosed with cancer in 2018 and underwent a marrow treatment and recovery that lasted 11 months and 11 days. All through, he had his wife Neetu Kapoor by his side. His son Ranbir Kapoor, along with his rumored girlfriend Alia, kept making regular visits to New York. ऋषि कपूर की तबीयत खराब होने पर ज्यादा अपडेट सामने नहीं आया था, लेकिन कहा जा रहा था कि उन्हें डॉक्टर्स की निगरानी में रखा गया है. ऋषि कपूर की वाइफ नीतू कपूर भी उन्हीं के साथ हॉस्पिटल में मौजूद थीं और कहा जा रहा था कि रणबीर कपूर भी वहां पहुंच गए हैं. ऋषि कपूर की हालत को देखकर पूरी कपूर फैमिली परेशान थी, लेकिन उन्हें ये भरोसा था कि ऋषि कपूर विल फाइट बैक. टाइम्स नाउ के साथ लास्ट ईयर एक्सक्लूसिव कॉन्वर्सेशन में ऋषि कपूर और नीतू कपूर ने डिटेल में बताया था कैंसर और इससे फाइट बैक करने की स्टोरी पर.
You've been away from India for the last 1 year and India's missed you.
We are just about short of 1 year, couple of weeks short of 1 year. But by the time I get back, it will be nearly a year.
It's a long vacation.
It's a long vacation. I think it's beautiful you think about it that way, but how's the last 11 and a half months been?
There were good days and there were bad days, and bad days were really bad. But then, you stay positive and then you just sail through, and then this is part of life. And you have to stay positive. I mean, that's what I learned in these 10 months. There's no way you can say, "Arey, kya ho raha hai? Theek ho jayega." And that's what kept us going. And we went, bad days we were home, and good days we went shopping. We went for lunches, we went to movies. There were so many people from India, and so it was just like, I feel it was just a long vacation.
You thought about it like that, Rishi?
See, when you say bad days, there's nothing I had some invasive surgery or I was in pain. Nothing of that sort. It's just that I have a kind of a little problem. You know, लोगों को गुर्दे की शिकायत होती है. You know, they have a problem with the liver, with their lungs, with the heart. I had a marrow problem. It was just one of those, and I had to get it rectified. So there is nothing such as a serious issue. The problem is that from one treatment to another treatment, there's a gap of 6 to 8 weeks, which you're doing nothing but, like she said, you're just having a long vacation, but you cannot travel. You can't fly. You cannot move around because you have long distances, long hours in flying. So I've got to be here.
When did you really find out that there was a problem, and how did you react to it?
I was shooting in Delhi, and my white blood cells were low, and when it was diagnosed, that was in Delhi. I was told to immediately. My son and our personal friends came over to Delhi to pick me up physically and put me in the next aircraft to go to New York. And I said, why can I not be treated here or whatever? The doctors, who were very, very kind and nice and forthcoming, they said that the best would be you take him immediately to New York and have a look. It was diagnosed at a very early stage, thankfully. So we came here and I got to the doctors, and ever since then I've been with them and they've been looking after me.
My first reaction was obviously very bad. I was devastated. My kids were devastated. We didn't know what to do. But then we thought to ourselves, okay, this is it. We have to deal with it. And where he's concerned, he was in denial. For the first 4-5 months, he was not himself. And I think when you start accepting that this is your issue, then you're stronger. I feel he's much stronger for the past maybe 5-6 months. The earlier 4-5 months were really, I could see that he was
it's like this, that today people fear. We have dramatized in films. We talk about cancer being a very dreaded disease. Yes, it is. It is sad, but today it's all treatable as well. If you diagnose in the right stage, it can be dealt with, and people should
but
not
the
hope.
C word psychologically.
But किसी ने जिंदगी भर तो जीना है नहीं. Somebody has got to, So if it's very curable,
it's curable
terrible,
and also
terrific.
And also you have to have family support.
Yes, I've had great support from Neetu, great support from my elder sister Ritu, my niece Natasha. They were real, my real anchors.
This is the time.
इससे पहले इरफान खान और अब ऋषि कपूर, इन दोनों के जाने से इंडस्ट्री को बहुत बड़ा सदमा लगा है। इरफान खान और ऋषि कपूर दोनों ने ही साथ काम किया था इन द फिल्म D-Day। इन दोनों ही लेजेंडरी एक्टर्स ने कोइंसिडेंटली फाइट की थी अ वॉर अगेंस्ट कैंसर, और दोनों को ही 2018 में सेपरेटली डायग्नोज किया गया था। और अब दोनों ही एक्टर्स ने अपने फैंस और फैमिली को शॉक में छोड़ दिया है। ऋषि कपूर की डॉटर रिद्धिमा कपूर सहानी फिलहाल दिल्ली में है।
Well, guys, in extremely heartbreaking news, one of the finest and most versatile actors of Indian cinema, Irfan Khan, has passed away. Now, Irfan was admitted to the ICU at Mumbai's Kokilaben Hospital, and we were all hoping that he would battle out of this one, just as he has been doing since the first time he was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer in 2018. But unfortunately, that was not meant to be. Irfan has been survived by his wife and his 2 sons, and we'd like to pay our condolences to the family right here from the entire team of Planet Bollywood and Zoom. Irfan has been such a talent that he's not just been appreciated in India, in Indian cinema, but also internationally as well. I mean, he's done some incredible work in Slumdog Millionaire, Life of Pi, and he has been considered as one of the finest actors around the world. Unfortunately, Irfan is not with us anymore, but he has definitely left a huge legacy of films that we will be watching repeatedly over and over again, and admiring and being in complete awe of the tremendous work that he has done. Irfan, we will miss you, but you'll always have left an indelible mark, not just in our minds, but in our hearts. Bon voyage. Irfan Khan, or Irfan as he changed his name, was an immensely talented actor who made his mark playing roles across a variety of genres and bringing life to characters and stories in Bollywood and Hollywood alike. Whether it's the exasperated Rana in Piku caught between a squabbling father and daughter, or the philosophical Pai who told a fantastical story of survival in an ocean, Irfan could bring any character to life, surrendering the soul of the person he was playing. While initially he was offered only serious brooding roles, over time he proved that he had a fantastic comic timing as well and could even be a romantic hero, but in the way only he could. After struggling playing small roles on television shows and independent film circuit films for years, Irfan was first noticed as a villain in the critically acclaimed film Hasil. But it was Maqbool, Vishal Bhardwaj's adaptation of Macbeth, and his brilliant performance as the lead role that really forced people to sit up and take notice of his undeniable talent. While he was considered only for serious brooding parts for a while, his performance as Monty in Life in a Metro opposite Konkana Sen Sharma and as Ashok Ganguly in The Namesake showed that he could play a whole spectrum of roles and had great versatility. After playing parts in international films like A Mighty Heart and Slumdog Millionaire, Irfan played the hugely popular role of Pan Singh Tomar, a real-life athlete turned dacoit which again won people's hearts. One of his most praised performances was in The Lunchbox, which became a sleeper hit in India and Irfan's most successful film till 2013. In recent years, Irfan has started getting more roles in mainstream cinema and shown in films like Gunde, Piku, Hindi Medium and Kareeb Kareeb Single. After the release of Karwa, we received the terrible news that the actor had been diagnosed with a rare form of cancer. In his statement then, Irfan had said, "Sometimes you wake up with a jolt with life shaking you up. The last 15 days of my life has been a suspense story. Little had I known that my search for rare stories would make me find a rare disease." He had later confirmed that he was battling a neuroendocrine tumor and traveled to London to get the best possible treatment available for the condition. Amidst his illness, he completed filming for Angrezi Medium, which recently had a digital premiere after theaters were shut down. But sadly, after bravely fighting cancer and its complications for almost 2 years, one of India's most talented actors has left us, leaving behind such a tremendous legacy of groundbreaking work and the rare distinction of having been part of groundbreaking films. In a statement released by Irfan's family, they shared that he passed away surrounded by his family and the ones he loved the most after fighting till the very end. We will miss you terribly, Irfan, and while your place can never be filled, we will honor your memory by constantly striving for excellence as artists.
It's not only the loss of the Hindi film industry, or it's a loss of the country and international entertainment world. He was an amazing actor, that goes without saying, but he was a wonderful human being also, very straightforward, with a great sense of humor, compassionate. It's so frightening and awful to talk about him in past tense. It's I don't know. I feel that it's too soon. It's too soon. 53 is no age.
It was really unfortunate to learn of the sad demise of one of our finest actors, Irfan Khan. Just 53, a great loss to our film industry. I hope his soul rests in peace.
So ever since lockdown was announced, Katrina Kaif has been posting videos of her doing household chores, whether it is sweeping the floors or washing dishes. And recently, Katrina posted another video of herself this time chopping vegetables with a big smile on her face. Well, it seems like Katrina is totally enjoying her non-glam avatar and Aam Aadmi job at home by doing all these sorts of chores. Like I said, whether it's sweeping the floors, washing dishes, or this time even cutting the vegetables. To be honest, we're totally enjoying catching up with the Kefs. Here's the story. While she's a glamorous movie star on screen, off-screen Katrina's lockdown life seems to be as regular as any of ours. The actor had earlier in the lockdown shared videos of herself and her sister washing dishes, cooking meals and doing jhadu pocha like all of us Aam Aadmis. In addition, the star is making sure to stay fit by working out on her terrace, getting online lessons from her trainer. While the last time around her experiments with cooking yielded what she calls some suspicious results, her most recent video shows that she seems to have become quite a pro with her knife skills. Her sister Isabel seems to be behind the camera as Katrina, dressed in overalls and a white t-shirt, chops away with a big smile on her face. Katrina may be keeping things simple at home, but she has also been actively involved in initiatives to help those worst affected by the pandemic and the lockdown that followed. In addition to pledging support to the PM Cares Fund, set up by the Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, she has partnered with a brand to provide essential supplies and sanitary needs to daily wage laborers and will be lending support in terms of daily essentials to the daily wage earners in Maharashtra's Bhandara district. The actor was to be seen in the film Suryavanshi, but the film's release has been delayed because of theatres being shut down. But Katrina's positivity and bonding with her sister is a nice ray of social media sunshine in these gloomy lockdown days. Powerhouse directors Karan Johar and Zoya Akhtar are organizing I for India, an online concert that aims at raising funds for frontline workers like doctors, medical professionals, social workers and the police force. Now this concert will see actors and stars like Shah Rukh Khan, Aamir Khan, Akshay Kumar, Kareena Kapoor Khan, Ranveer Singh, Anushka Sharma and Alia Bhatt doing live performances online, and apart from them there are a whole bunch of other big stars who have been roped in to give motivational speeches and interact with their fans. Here's the story. After the WHO and Global Initiative curated international event that brought together actors and singers from around the world in an online concert and fundraising initiative, Karan Johar and Zoya Akhtar are planning a similar concert in India called I for India to pay an ode to the frontline workers and raise funds for Give India Foundation and support those who are displaced by the novel coronavirus. Our sources tell us that Bollywood actors like Shah Rukh Khan, Hrithik Roshan, Aamir Khan, Akshay Kumar, Kareena Kapoor Khan, Ranveer Singh, Varun Dhawan, Alia Bhatt, Arjun Kapoor, Siddharth Malhotra, Katrina Kaif, Priyanka Chopra and Anushka Sharma जैसे कई celebrities इस concert में perform करेंगे, and it will be an almost 2-hour long show. Since all the celebrities are also at home under quarantine, they have been asked to record their individual performances and send them across in advance. Once they receive all the recorded performances, Karan and Zoya will put together a lineup for the online event. We hear that Hrithik, who has been taking piano lessons, might play an old classic and sing along. in addition to Bollywood actors, comedian and TV host Kapil Sharma will be performing a stand-up gig at the event, while singers and musicians like Arijit Singh, Vishal Dadlani, Shekhar, Preetham, Sonu Nigam and Shankar Ehsaan Loy have been invited to perform their popular songs. But it's not just all music and dance. Veteran artists like Javed Akhtar, Shabana Azmi and Asha Bhosle will join to give motivational speeches, while sports stars like Virat Kohli, Sachin Tendulkar and other public figures will also join in to interact with fans and help in the fundraising effort. The Eye for India concert will be streamed on a social media platform and viewers can donate through a special donation link. दोस्तों अब वक्त हो गया है एक छोटा सा ब्रेक लेने का, बट डोंट गो एनीवेयर, वी आर कमिंग राइट बैक. Now, Priyanka Chopra Jonas has been using this time in lockdown to develop new skills like hip-hop lessons online or even learning how to play the piano from her husband Nick Jonas. Now, Nick, who plays the piano like a dream himself, has been giving PC lessons every day in their home in LA. Now, PC has also revealed that she has always wanted to learn how to play the instrument, and this seems like the perfect opportunity for PC to tick this one off her wish list. Here's the story.
Hi everyone, I know it's an unsure time for all of us, but hope you're doing okay. We're sending you positive vibes.
And let's just take care of each other, and I hope everyone is safe out there. Just lots of love.
PC is in lockdown with her husband, singing sensation Nick Jonas, and the couple has been actively engaged in trying to coordinate with the relevant agencies to create awareness and share as much information as possible about the pandemic. But in addition to all her social responsibilities, PC has been using this time to pick up new skills in music and dance. While she has already recorded songs as a singer, she's using the lockdown to take piano lessons from her husband. The Desi girl has always wanted to learn an instrument, and now, with some extra time on hand and not being separated from her husband because of work, Nick has turned into PC's piano teacher. In a chat with a magazine, Priyanka shared, "I've also started the piano. I make my husband teach me. I've never played, but I've always wanted to learn an instrument. So I make him give me a half an hour or 45-minute lesson every day." The power couple is also using their time together to write and work out, with Nick helping PC out as her physical trainer. Nick and Priyanka got married in December 2018 and were in Mumbai for Holi this year. As the pandemic spread, they had to rush back and go into self-isolation. Since Nick has type 1 diabetes and is immunocompromised, while Priyanka is asthmatic and also needs to be extra careful. So while they're staying safe, PC is making sure also to have fun. PC, ever the Hindi film star, shared that she misses dancing and is taking hip-hop lessons at home. "I've taken a hip-hop dance class too because I'm missing dancing," she revealed. Keep going, PC. We hope we get to see these new and improved dancing moves and music skills in a performance or recording very soon.
I would accept criticism. I would like to accept criticism because I think it gives you an aspect of your work which you were not aware of. And there are many critics, I'm sure there are many here tonight, who are able to have the perception of being able to go beyond what you've written or have a different viewpoint. And I think it's important for anyone that's in the creative field to know that. Many a times we are unaware of it, and most of the times the critics are right and we are wrong.
Well, guys, Amitabh Bachchan sure does seem to have a great sense of humor. Now, recently on his social media platform, he posted a potentially embarrassing throwback picture from the sets of Mahan, where he's seen in a vest and really tiny shorts. Now, he captioned this picture by saying that unfortunately he can't post a picture of himself in a bikini, but this is the best that he can do in order to gain more followers on a photo sharing social media platform. Here's the story. Amitabh Bachchan is 77 but still young at heart and still a savvy user of social media. The Shehenshah often shares throwback photos and witty one-liners to keep his millions of fans in good humor. Recently, Big B shared a humorous throwback photo from his film Mahan, calling it his own version of a bikini picture. The throwback snap, shared in a layout where it appears thrice, shows Amitabh Bachchan in a striped black and white vest and shorts. Poking fun at himself, Amit Ji shared, "Somebody was explaining to me why I was not getting the big numbers on Insta unlike all the young generation. He said, because you can't put up a picture in a bikini. And then suddenly this one popped up. Not quite a bikini, it's more a bhara hua kini from my film Mahan. Triple roll and today 37th year of its release."
In such situations, when you feel that they've been unfair, cut that criticism out from the piece of paper, stick it on your bathroom wall, and every morning look into the mirror and say, "One day, buddy, I'm going to disprove you."
Amitabh's ability to have a good laugh at his not-so-wise wardrobe choices from the time when stylists and costume designers were not given as much importance is great to see. Amitabh's hilarious throwback picture in his mankini also had his fans in splits, and many of them replied with funny comments and emojis. Janhvi Kapoor recently shared on her social media platform an adorable picture of their family game night where Janhvi almost won, but unfortunately she didn't. But it seems like Janhvi, Khushi and Boney Kapoor have been spending a lot of time together owing to this lockdown, and like most of us, they seem to be bonding via game nights. Here's the story.
Dostana, dostana, dostana. Dostana. Dostana, dostana.
While the pandemic has caused much distress to many, it has also helped our planet heal itself and allowed a lot of us to slow down our lives and take time to focus and appreciate what really matters. Many celebrities have acknowledged and shared that they have never felt as grateful for basics like a home and food to eat as they have in the past couple of weeks.
My special carrot cake that I've made. Just eat it and tell me what you think. Put it in your mouth. Khushi, my story can't be so long. What? Really? Eat more.
I don't like it.
Some, like young Janhvi Kapoor, is spending time in lockdown reconnecting with her dad and spending time with her sister, which her busy schedule didn't really allow her earlier.
This is how my sister makes sure I don't go anywhere and I spend time with her. This is how she doesn't let me move.
After penning a heartfelt note that spoke about it was good to not worry about being seen for a while and how she has new empathy for her father waiting for her all alone at home.
Who spends the most money? Who will have kids first? Who will get married first?
Janhvi has shared a picture of the three of them spending time together on game night at home. Much like all of us who have rediscovered Monopoly, Uno, and other such games as we are forced to spend time indoors. Janhvi has a host of films lined up this year and next year, including Gunjan Saxena, The Kargil Girl, Ruhi Afza, Dostana 2, and Takht. The young star's picture of game night with her family was also a rare occasion where she almost won, leading us to believe that she isn't one of those who is too lucky with dice and cards. We hope the box office brings you better fortune once the theaters open again, Janhvi. Till then, enjoy your family time. Well, guys, that's our time here today on Planet Bollywood. We will be back again tomorrow, same time, same place, with all the latest updates from the world of Bollywood and social media. Until then, like I keep reminding you guys, to stay safe, stay indoors, and most importantly, stay positive. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ciao.